welcome to my fragrance obsession. Now, the reason I'm speaking quite quietly is because my parents are in bed and it's currently 1 a.m. And the reason I'm doing a review now is because, I guess I just fancy doing a review. So, this is going to be my quietest fragrance review ever. The other thing I want to talk about is the fact that, I know I've been away for a few days. Why have I been away for a few days? Well, the internet in my house is currently out of order, but the reason this video's uploaded and everything is because I'm currently sharing Wi-Fi off my mom's phone. So yeah, it's a little bit awkward. The reason that I don't have internet is because we had a huge thunderstorm a couple of nights ago, and it blew the fuse in my internet router. Literally. So things are a little bit difficult, but it's not going to stop me from doing a review. And I know it's been a long time since I did my Luna Rossa review. So yes, I really do hope you enjoy this review, because in this episode we are going to be talking about another Prada fragrance, the newest flanker from the Luna Rossa line. And the fragrance that I'm going to be telling you guys about is Luna Rossa eau sport. Now, last year in 2015, there was a fragrance called Luna Rossa Sport, which unfortunately I haven't smelled. So this one is the only flanker I've smelled from the Luna Rossa line. So I hope that doesn't, disturb any of you guys. But I will probably get my nose on it very soon. Now, this fragrance came out this year, 2016. I wasn't able to find a perfumer for it, sadly. I've looked everywhere, but there's just no names available online. So whoever created it, I think, has done a pretty good job. Now, eau sport, I'm not really keen on the name personally. I mean, I can understand it's sort of a fresher version, a watery, more watered down version of the sport version is what I'm guessing. But this fragrance, I think personally, this should be called something like Prada Luna Rossa Cologne. Something like that. That's the sort of feeling I get with this fragrance. Now, let's talk about the notes. In the top, we get citrat, bergamot, ginger, and juniper berries. In the middle is one note in the middle, which also features in the original Luna Rossa, and that is lavender. And in the base, we get two notes of cedarwood and amber. So, here we go. I actually need to stop spraying fragrances on my hands before I do fragrance reviews, because at the moment I'm wearing Preferred Stock by Cody on here, and I'm wearing Balenciaga Port Homme on here, so yeah, I really should stop that, but here we go. So this is Prada Luna Rossa eau sport. What do I think of this fragrance from first impressions wise? This is a very nice fragrance. It opens up very fresh, very clean, as you can imagine from a fragrance under the name of eau sport. It's very clean, it's very fresh, but it's also got this tiny touch of elegance, and I guess that comes from the juniper. The juniper adds this wild, earthy smell. And we also get that ginger, very, very heavy in this fragrance as well, which does create a slight spiciness, but I think if this fragrance was much more spicy than it already is, I think if it was like that, this fragrance would lose its name of being an eau sport. I think it's balanced just nice with that ginger note, but it's very, very nice, very clean and fresh. It's funny because this fragrance actually reminds me of a fragrance by Liz Claiborne known as Bora Bora for Men. It's got that sort of aquatic sort of vibe to it. Reminds me of Bora Bora quite a lot, actually. So if you guys have smelled that fragrance, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you guys haven't smelled that fragrance, I'll try my best to describe it as best as I can. So even though the juniper comes more in the heart of the fragrance, you do get it. It's definitely there the first moment you spray it. So it's basically just this big combination of citrus with that bergamot. We also get that ginger, and we get the juniper berries, along with that nice powdery floral lavender smell. And the lavender smells exactly the same as it does in the original Luna Rossa. Apart from in this one, it's definitely lighter. It's not as heavy on the lavender in the original. This one is lighter. It's definitely a little bit more tame, a little bit more inviting, I would say. So it's definitely not bold. I mean, that's the intentions. It is an house sport, so it's definitely going to be a little bit more energetic, not um, not heavy. You know, that's the idea, and it works very well. Works very, very well. Now, with the base notes, I don't really get the amber just yet because the amber in this fragrance in the dry down does start to smell very sweet, but I'm not getting I'm not getting that note at this moment in time. But I am getting a lot of cedarwood, and the cedarwood is not as heavy as I would like it to be, personally. It's good, but it's definitely not like a lot of other cedarwood notes in a lot of my other fragrances. It still smells very good though. I'm not saying it's bad, but it could be stronger. It smells very, very nice. This is a very citrusy, fresh fragrance, but it's not like your typical citrus fragrance. So, you know, expect something really good when you smell this. In terms of longevity, however, you are going to get about 5 hours, but that's only because this is a sort of citrusy fragrance. So just expect a bit of. I just realized I'm talking really loud. I should be speaking like this. I'm sorry. No, no, they probably can't hear me. But yes, about 5 hours longevity. So in terms of the performance, it isn't bad considering it's a freshie, you know. So just expect a decent fragrance when you smell it for the first time. So yes, that is my review for Prada's Luna Rossa eau sport. I really do hope you've enjoyed this review. It feels really good to be reviewing fragrances again. I mean, I know it's been a few days, but it's always a good feeling to be back. And just so you know, guys, I'm not giving up on my live stream attempts. So hopefully soon I can actually talk to you guys live and answer your questions and actually just hang out with you guys. You know, that's all I wanted a couple of days ago, but my thick brain wasn't allowing it. So yeah. But yes, I just want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you for watching. Also, guys, now that we're into the autumn, the fall time, you can expect a top 6 video coming up in the next few days, which I'm also going to be doing with my friend Matt. So please stay tuned for that. We're going to be very excited to do that. So I'm also clarifying this for Matt also if he watches this review, so he knows what's going to be going on. So yeah, just expect it in a few days, my friend. And yes, thank you so much to each and every one of you who are watching. Keep smelling good. Have a wonderful autumn, and I'll see you in the next episode.